I'd just finished checking out some cookbooks for a young mom when the library doors flew open and two sopping wet boys rushed up to the circulation desk. I stood up immediately because of the state the boys were in. "What's wrong?" I asked. The older boy was so winded that he just gasped out something completely incoherent, so the younger one said, "There's a cat out there. He's in a culvert. He could drown." Another librarian said quickly, "You go. I'll cover the desk." I hurried out, jogging to keep up with the two boys as they shoved open the door and scrambled out into the pouring rain. It was coming down in sheets and had been for the last couple of hours. I was immediately soaked through and shivered, even though I could feel the humidity coming off the pavement in waves. "Where is it?" I asked urgently. Surely a cat wouldn't be able to hang on in a drainage ditch culvert for very long, with the amount of water that must be gushing through it. There was a crack of thunder overhead, and I winced. "Over here! When our mom dropped us off, we heard a cat crying," yelled the older boy, who seemed to be getting his breath back. The culvert was in a low-lying area on one side of the parking lot, and water was gushing down into it to drain off. The last thing I needed was for the boys to get swept in. "Thanks, guys. What are your names?" They told me, and I thanked them again. "Go inside now and use the library phone to call your mom and tell her to come bring you some dry clothes." "No way," said the boys in chorus. The older one, who had a stubborn set to his chin, added, "We'll stand back, but we want to see what happens." I gingerly knelt down to peer into the concrete, open-ended culvert. Sure enough, caught on some brush inside the pipe, was an orange cat. He stared back at me with intelligent green eyes and let out a pitiful cry. I leaned forward, now getting the knees of my black slacks soaked as I reached out for the cat. "Come here, sweetie," I crooned. The orange cat's eyes shifted to the right, and he gave another cry, but didn't move toward me. "Come on, baby. You're safe. Just come with me." I crawled carefully ahead into the large culvert, feeling the water surge against me and keeping my hand on the side of the pipe. Then I stopped, squinting as I peered ahead. There was a second cat in there, slightly farther back and still in the brush, as the water continued flowing faster and faster. "Can one of you boys get some help from inside the library? There's another cat in here," I called out, "and get one of the librarians to bring a flashlight from the storage room." From what I could tell from inside the culvert, they both took off, sounding like a small herd of elephants as they sprinted toward the building. I kept crooning to the orange cat. "Is that why you won't come out? Your friend is in there? You're such a good friend, baby."